on it. Boom, it hardened up. Now you got the chain. Now you got the charm. You know, but you know, even when they set in the stones, it's still wax.
Okay.
So somebody losing their life over basically, and I want to say it to the lowest point that I can, candle wax. Your life not worth candle wax. But what happens that makes the person say, "Damn, you know, I didn't think of it like that." And you right, my life ain't worth being taken for no candle wax.
Of the freedom of speech, the other side of the non-disclosure agreements, the agreements.
The perfect cleanse and reboot for a healthy immune system. 100% natural. Miracle food is suitable for all ages. Get your miracle food today.
Let's start off and talk about today something that happened in the communities, a black community down in Memphis, young Dolph. I want to start there. Then I want to we never really got your backstory. I want to get that. But first and foremost, how do you feel about the young Dolph situation? Yet another rapper being killed in his neighborhood.
Yeah, that's sad. It's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? Condolences to the family. I've actually, you know, been a part of his family, you know, because he born in Chicago. So
Okay.
born in the Chi, raised in Memphis. And I know some of his family members, you know, a close female friend of mine that I dealt with for many years is a cousin of his. Actually, his grandfather and her grandmother is sisters and brothers. You know what I'm saying? So, and then they had just found out that, well, Dolph just had found out that, long rest in peace to Juice World, he they cousin as well.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, so he had just found that out right before Juice World lost his life. So yeah, it's all unfortunate, man. But that's why we need to get back to our family reunions and things like that, because it be so many of us, or people drift away, and you can be dealing with one of your first cousins or something, or not first cousin, yeah, first or second or third. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. When is it? We've lost a lot of rappers now. I think the statistic, it was almost 200 rappers this year we've lost to either violence or drug use and things like that. And it seems like now is it time to start holding our. What can we do? I want to say accountability is definitely needed, but what can we do to remedy this situation? Because we got, not only are we getting rappers passing away, but people that are very prominent in their communities. Young Dolph was prominent down there in Memphis, doing his thing for the community and taking care of people. Nip, same thing out west, and the list goes on and on. So what can we do to remedy this situation to where we can have our artists feeling more safe in the places they grew up in?
Actually, you know, jealousy and envy is a deadly sin. You know what I'm saying? For those that's Christians or those that believe in them, you know what I'm saying? In them 7 deadly sins. So, you know, that's what we played with, you know, in our communities. We know that majority of us don't have not too much more than the next person, but yet and still, if I got 50 cents and you got a quarter, you trying to take my 50 cents too. You see what I'm saying? So it's like crabs in a bucket, as they always say, crabs in a barrel, you know, just a bunch of piranhas on air, on land. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that I grew up congratulating the next man or the woman that was getting money and shining. I loved it. You know, I always acknowledged people that was eating and looking good and stuff. But it's like now, if you looking good, they say you stunting on them. You know, and that helps them to dislike you just off the rip and don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like basically you got to keep looking over your shoulder, or you got to strip yourself from wanting to wear high-end clothes and jewelry and stuff like that, because one of your own peers will be trying to take your life for it. So it kind of puts you like in a cell. It locks you in, like you can't live your life if you got it. And it's just with a job. If you got a nice paying job and you getting bonuses every 2 weeks, and you can afford some extra things, or you clean your credit up, you can
Right.
get a 2022 just with no money down if your credit right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can get you the condo, the same thing. So it's like people don't understand the importance of credit and things of that nature. I've always been a person myself. I come from a cash era. You know what I'm saying? One of my monikers, Cash Money Capone. You know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
come from a cash era, so I never was a layaway person. I felt like if I didn't have the money for it, I don't need it or I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? If I can't just cash it out and go head on, I'm not putting nothing on layaway. I never, as a kid, I never liked that idea of layaway.
Right.
But it helped for some people. You know what I'm saying? They can get a little bit at a time and all that, but that just never was my thing. So it's, once again, you get a cut like jury, and I stress it over and over anytime I get on a platform or ever able to speak my truths on things. Being in a group home as a kid, we was taught how to make jewelry. You know what I'm saying? So I know that it's only wax. So I want to tell my brothers and sisters all the time, never harm each other over jewelry, because it's nothing but wax.
Mm.
Mm.
Like candle wax, you mold it, you carve it out, you put the materials on it, let it sit, and then this way you getting the gold, the platinum, and all that. But the base of it is wax.
Mm.
It's
Wow.
a wax figure. If you go to any jeweler or look at anywhere they make jewelry, you're gonna see them take the mold of the wax, carve out whatever it is, your name plate, whatever you want in jewelry form, and it's a process and it's steps. Put the materials on it. Boom. It hardened up. Now you got the chain. Now you got the charm. But even when they set in the stones, it's still wax.
Okay.
So somebody losing their life over basically, and I want to say it to the lowest point that I can, candle wax. Your life not worth candle wax. But
Wow.
what happens that makes the person say, damn, I didn't think of it like that. And you right, my life ain't worth being taken for no candle wax. So you know what? I'm just not gonna wear it at all. So which is unfortunate, because it's a piece of jewelry. It's something you can wear. You like the shine of it. You like it. So now, once again, to be around your peers, you can buy something, but now you got to put it in a safe. You can't wear it every day as you would want, as we always say, get your money's worth. You
Mhm.
can't even get your money's worth because somebody close to you is trying to steal it or take it from you. You know what I'm saying? That looks just like me and you. So I'm sick of it, man, for real. I'm sick of it. And, you know, I was a product of my environment doing all that. I never get on here, like I'm some saint. But as they said, with age, you get wisdom. And I
Mhm.
understand that now. So whatever things I was doing as a teenager, I'm not doing or even thinking that way today and as an adult. You see what I'm saying? So now I chose to make myself a preventer, to try to prevent any wrongdoings towards one another. I want to prevent it the best way that I can. So if it's reaching people through the internet, if it's reaching people one-on-one, that's what I want to do. I want to prevent them from want to rob somebody for something that if you go get a job and save that money and get your credit together, you can get the same thing.
Mhm.
So we gotta make jobs cool again. We
Mhm.
gotta make entrepreneurs be cool, but they don't know how to. They feel like, oh, Joe, you telling them to get a job. You should be telling them to get an entrepreneur. You have to start somewhere. Everybody want to run. Don't nobody want to
Mhm.
crawl.
Fact.
You know, And it's like you tell these people these statements didn't come from me. You have to crawl before you walk. That's just life. You crawl, then you walk. You ain't never seen a baby come out the mama womb and just start running and talking and jumping.
Yeah.
So the baby went through steps. And I think people just, everything is right now. It's the right now moment. Everything for right now. The clout, they want to be seen right now. So they're going to diss dead people so they can get millions of views. But now your life on the line and you ain't safe nowhere. So it don't make sense. So if we can get back to the essence of making quality, good music, you know what I'm saying? Music that make a person dance, music that's heartfelt, music that's a story. You know what I'm saying? If we get back into that, we don't have to, I even want to start challenging everybody to say, respect our women and respect ourselves more. Let's take the B word out of that when we addressing our women. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like it don't make the rap song sound no better. And you know what I'm saying? And I understand like the word Negus is king in the Ethiopian language. So I know they don't want to, they've been saying nigga for so long, they don't want to say Negus, which where it derived from, which that's what they was trying to say in the Western world when they was going back to Africa and hearing them how they addressed each other.
Mm-hmm.
So I would, I would want to do away with the N-word. I've been practicing on that for years. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, that's why I say my negus. I know the original word for it. So if I'm still gonna try to, stay borderline cool as they think they saying, I just say, what's up, my negus? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or how we speak, and it's spelled Negus.
Right.
It can still be. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't know, bro. I just think the self-hate and the Willie Lynch theory is just winning, man. It's winning. That letter and that theory is still has a stronghold over us right now today, after all them years.
Yeah, that's real talk.
I spit white like a clan mask, and I'm a hustler. I could stand out on the beach and sell sandbags. Some things can't last, but this ain't just a podcast. This is Sam Ant and Old Godcast. Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Oh God, driving Sam Ant riding passenger side, and you heard it out the mouth of the greatest rapper alive. Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Oh God, driving Sam Ant riding passenger side, and you heard it out the mouth of the greatest rapper alive. Go gang.